Hi, this is Roger from Kanka Labs, and please excuse the noisy image. You'll understand in a minute why I had to turn down all the lights here. Now, a few weeks ago I tested these two cheap Chinese so-called air quality monitors or detectors, which in the end were just a fake, because the sensor inside gives only guesses and you even don't know what it measures at all. But some time ago I got another gas tester which operates from a completely different principle, and it is called a neon tube tester, and this one really works. It is designed basically to test Nixie tubes, especially if you're like on a flea market and you quickly want to check if the vacuum seal in the Nixies is still intact and if the neon gas is still inside. And I'll show you how it works. Like for example in this very large alphanumeric Nixie tube, and you see the orange glow of the neon gas plus a little bit of violet gas, because the gas mixture inside a Nixie tube does not only consist of neon, but there is also mercury to give it a very long lifetime, and some other gases like, for example, hydrogen or argon. And let's try some Nixie tubes, at least one of which is designated as bad, that is this one, and you can see we do get some glow, but this is completely different than from the tube we had before, which is intact. And let's try another one of the same type, and that looks much more as it should, mainly an orange glow, even if I'm a few centimeters away. And on some spots you get violet discharges, and again the tube designated as bad is completely different. And here is a dead tube that has outgassed because the vacuum seal is broken, and there you can see no light at all. So this works really well for Nixie tubes, but it also works for other things that have gas at low pressure inside. Like for example this plasma ball. See? It's the same discharge as if it would be turned on. And also here the gas mixture is different than in Nixie tubes. So you have more of the blue-violet gas discharge, and an old fluorescent light also lights up quite bright, and you don't have to be afraid to get bitten by high voltage, because that's one of the things I leave to you to find out by yourself. How can this thing work without even touching? How does the current flow, and where does the current flow in a circuit? So that is another possibility. And let's check some other kind of tubes if they react. This is a linear display, and here we also get a discharge, but it's not so well visible, but I know that this tube is still intact. Another kind of tube, a Decatron of Russian origin. It was one of the first counting tubes, or tubes that were made with a moving glow discharge, but you can see it here. It doesn't work, although it should perhaps. And I can see a crack which I haven't noticed before here in the glass. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just get another one to check if this one is really broken, as it looks like. Just hold on for a second. So here's another one built with a little circuit around it, which is called a Decatron spinner circuit, and this one should be still okay. And you can see, yes, it glows in the typical orange of neon gas. So Nixie tubes are in fact not vacuum tubes. If they would be vacuum tubes, we would have no glow at all, because when there's no gas, there's nothing to light up by this neon tube tester. And let's check some other tubes. For example, what do we have here? This is a display tube. This is a true vacuum tube. And you can see no discharge, no gas discharge at all, because inside is a near perfect vacuum. And an amplifier valve or tube, an ECL86, one of the typical European power amplifiers, which gave, I don't know, 1 watt of output power, and also no gas discharge visible. And also VFD tubes. VFD, vacuum fluorescent displays, are in fact true vacuum tubes. Basically they work like a triode valve, and you can see no gas discharge. And last we have this EL, electroluminescent display from Russia, which works with 100 volt DC around, and also nothing lights up. It works from a completely different physical principle, but also with high voltage and no lighting up. And last we have a little neon glow lamp that you probably know from switches, and this beautifully lights up. So this is a true gas tester for low pressure. Any kind of low pressure gas can be made to light up. And if you have either high pressure gas like the air at full pressure or a vacuum, nothing will happen. So a nice thing to play around and to identify working and non-working parts. So thanks for watching. Until next time, bye from Roger, bye from Kanka Labs.